Um, Touching on yesterday's listening, I do my personal prayers always, but I think it's just me talking all the time and not listening to what God is telling me to do. But I didn't know how to listen to God. It's like, people experience things in different ways, but I didn't know what exactly that listening meant. So yesterday with the talk, it was nice to know how to listen to God. So empty all your mind, dwell on the word of God and concentrate and listen. I was trying yesterday and I was like, because I always think, I hear the word, but I always think it's me making it up. So it's really difficult because you've got so much going on, all these noises and all these questions So how do you know that is actually the word of God kind of thing? So yesterday when you were giving the talk, I was proper paying attention to what exactly. And it's more about a feeling I can't express it. It's like an overwhelming feeling in your heart. And it's very difficult to explain, but you know that this is it because that feeling doesn't go and it's just pulling you towards that word saying that, no, this is it kind of thing. So I think that, thank you so much for that experience. And for today's wisdom, more than anything, I like that quote from Saint John of the Cross. When you are on the way, abandon the way. Go where there is no way, because that is your way. Yeah, there's no way. That is your way. So that actually, because when I came to the retreat, I was all up in tears. I don't know what to do or where to go, but I know that He's there and He's guiding my way, so I don't have to worry about anything now. He's in control.
That is the way.
That is my way now.
Good. Thank you. Thanks.
A couple of things taking from yesterday's and today's talk was, one is about the listening from yesterday, and that really inspired me, encouraging me to practice more, the listening. We need to develop that skill. Ultimately, without, if you don't sit down and listen, we need to familiarize ourselves with our shepherd's voice as a sheep. Then maybe in the future, after a few more weeks, we can tune it, to the right frequency, and we'll be clearer with that sound, the voice. And again from today, wisdom, we heard about many times about wisdom. That's most important. It's very important that we need to have the wisdom of God. We need to desire for it. But we heard from today's talk that the wisdom is waiting, at the doorstep early in the morning. So it's early in the morning. That's a key thing. It is waiting outside. You need to open the door to see. If it is in the doorstep, then you need to open the door in the morning to see the wisdom. To welcome to our life. And a couple of things about how it will be useful in our personal life. One thing is about the practical tips about as an husband, as a father, as a parent, how it can be useful rather than parenting our children in a materialistic way of life. Rather we need to provide them with what is useful in their life. Talking them about the what they are made for and what the purpose of the life is. That is the most important thing. And again, in the ministry life, I was thinking, most of us are doing many things, 100 things in a short span of time. And after one conference, we can see people are saying we are kind of burnt out. So it is important that we have the power in us, and ultimately we are we are doing God's work. And the question that I need to ask myself, and I will encourage all to ask, is are we doing the God's work with our own power or with God's power and grace? I think the most important, the key thing I took is about the importance of the personal prayer, getting up in the morning. Sometimes I struggle to get up in the morning. Like he said, we can't blame our busy life for not having first the prayer. So these are the things that I am taking. Thank you.
Good morning, all. I think I took a few things. I wasn't here for the ending bit, and today morning I walked into the talk. So, a couple of things that I think everyone's spoken about is, one is personal prayer. A big believer in personal prayer, but at the same time very lazy in doing it. And I used to use Brother Paul's material 6 years ago. And if you do it properly, it takes an hour to do it. And I used to go inside a weird cupboard and do it in there so that nothing distracts me. And I think I'm reminded again that, if I go to a war without weapon, I'm useless. Because I'm going to kill myself. Because I don't carry any weapon with me. And the other thing was wisdom, I was sharing with my team that you could be the most cleverest, educated people in the world, but without wisdom, you're nothing. And rightly so, that we need to pray for this wisdom to come upon us so that we pass upon our children, the people we hang around with, our prayer meetings, our church. And I think we live in a time where it's needed the most. And I think I'm going to start doing something different from now on. That's it. Thank you. Praise God.
Very good.